So I got questions like, where are you from? I told you guys to comment, talk to me, be my therapist. But it's not everyone that is. What is wrong with this shot? Everyone is, answering me like that. So I'm going to answer the questions that I see. Let me bring my phone. I have to go to the video. The one I saw yesterday was, where are you from? I'm from Nigeria. Akwa Ibom State to be precise. That's where I come from. And did I grow up in Akwa Ibom? Of course I did. My primary school and secondary school, but I did not finish my secondary school in Akwa Ibom. What part of Nigeria are you from? Akwa Ibom. So beautiful. How are you doing, love? I'm fine. I'm okay. I wake up this morning and I just have to look for what to do. I was streaming on TikTok a little bit, and I made a video about how I'm going to post the video though. Things that I have that I kind of love about myself, because someone was like, think of things that makes you happy, things that you have that people don't have, things that you feel like is special. I have a very smooth skin, very soft and smooth, and I have a very beautiful face. Yes. Okay, I'm from Akwa Ibom, and after I left to live with my, I was telling you guys the story of my life, right? I got to, when I ran away from home, I go to that auntie, then from there I left to Lagos. I did not go to Lagos straight. I went to a friend of mine. There was this girl, her name is Udwak. I don't know how she is because we lost contact. I went to her place and I was there. I told her what happened, that a lot is going on with me, family this and family that. Then she said she have an auntie in Lagos that I can go stay with, and then she will pay me. I'm going to do house help work, then she will pay me. We agreed on 5,000 naira each month. So I said, okay, fine, I will go there, because I did not have any option. She sent money for me to from Uyo and go to Lagos. The money she sent for me was not for small bus, was for big bus, Macapolo. That bus you're going to sleep on your way to Lagos. I didn't care. But before then, there's something I want to tell you guys. The first time I ran away from home was the only time. And then I went to that chicha place to stay that I told you about. My WAEC result came out. I went to check it. I find out that I have like I passed. Only maths I did not pass. I said, then this my teacher that I know back then, my government teacher, his name is Imo Edidemi. God is my witness. That man was close friend. He used to bring banana and Mr. Biggs to school for us. Me, two of my friends, Itoro and Abasi Frankie. So we became very close. He gave us his number. He was so interested in me in a way that I don't even understand, because as at that time, I'm a virgin. I don't know anything. So we call him. I have his number offhand, even till today. I still know his number offhand. So I will call him, sir, you are not in school. Oh. He will come to school very late. He was very lazy. The whole term, he would teach us like 2 leaves of exercise book. So the man was not like serious teacher like that. But he was nice. He normally give us money to buy moi biscuit. He will bring biscuit things and come to school. So I called him because I have his number. I said I ran away from home. This is where I am. And as I was staying there, I went to check my results. That look at my result, I have passed your course, which was is your subject, which was government. He said, really, where are you? I said, I mentioned the place I was. The place is a business center where you go and check your result. The man said, how is that possible? I'm downstairs of that building. What a coincidence. Like, for the whole Uyo, it wasn't in anywhere. It was inside, downstairs of the same building I was. Like, my floor is downstairs. And it just happened. So I said, really? He said, yes. He said, calm down. I ran down to him. And he said, we have to celebrate. You have passed. I said, but I didn't pass maths. I don't know what will happen. He said, don't worry. You will do maths again. There are some university like you can go without having maths. After all, you are not a science student. You are arts. They are not interested in maths like that. He was just telling me things like that. So he drove me, and then we get to a place I did not recognize. So I said, where are we? He said, don't worry, I want to buy you something. We got a restaurant. He got me food, rice and stew and Fanta. And I said, it's getting late. At this time, it was like 7 p.m. that I need to return home to that auntie, that teacher house I was staying. He said, no, don't worry. Calm down. I will drop you. I said, no, I have to go. It's getting late. Then he started touching me where I don't want. I said, stop. My mother told me if anybody touch me here, I will be pregnant. Touch me there, I will be pregnant. Because that was what my mom told me. He was like laughing. He said, are you joking with this your backside? Because I always have this as even when I was small. Yes. So I was always, by that my age, here you can know that there is something here. I know I was still growing. So he was like, with this your backside, and are you telling me you have not done that thing before? I said, I have not done it too. That God forbid I will not do it. This, the way my mom was talking about it, it's not good. I'll be pregnant, I will die and all that. The man said, really? I said, yes. He said, okay, let me go and drop you. I said, okay. I climbed the bike. Since I did not know where I was, and I don't have a phone. The phone I used and call him was a customer. That business center, they make phone. That was what I used and called. I never had my own phone then. So I can't call anybody to come help me. I cannot reach out to nobody. So he said, climb the motorcycle. It was motorcycle, bike, like machine, Yamaha. I cannot forget. I climbed it. He drove me. I didn't know this area. I said, where are we going? He said, don't worry. He said, I should drop you. He took me somewhere I did not know. And when we got there, found out this their own family house. And then he introduced me to everybody. I said, at this time, it's already 8 something. The weather is dark and, it's night coming. And everybody is like, how many minutes? Before, let me just cut it short. And said I should wait for him inside one room like that. I said, no, I have to go. I keep complaining, I want to go. I'm insisting that I want to go. It's getting late. I'm not in my parents' house. And this auntie will kick me out. I don't know where I will stay. He said, don't worry, I'll take care of you. He locked me inside that house. And he left. And I was there. I cannot go out. I cannot come in. And nobody to help me. When he came back, it's already late. I have no idea what time was it because I didn't have anything to check the time. When he got back, I said, what's the time? He said, it's late, or you cannot go anymore. There's masquerade. Things will happen to you. And I was there. I started crying. He said, don't worry, I bought you this. He brought food again. And I said, I'm not hungry. I want to go. He started forcing himself on me. You see, that was how my virginity was taken from me in the middle of the night. And it wasn't just taken because we fought. He stole it, and I ran even outside naked. Meanwhile, at that time I didn't care either.